Hello, and I'd like to welcome you to my home video. This is aimed at the prospective employees in Thailand, and it's kind of letting you know more about me as a person and the reasons why I want to do the TEFL qualification and why I want to teach in Thailand. Firstly, I'd like to say a big hello to everyone who's viewing today. My name is Nicholas Jones. I'm 25. I'm from a village in Manchester called Prestwich. That's in the United Kingdom. I'd also like to address that I'm very, very excited about given the potential of going over to Thailand and doing the TEFL qualification, working in schools and with partners and other employees. Firstly, I will talk about my educational experience. Firstly, when I went to university, I did a 2-year foundation degree, and this was in health and social care. Through the partner Bolton University, I attained a merit in this. Secondly, I did a BA Health and Applied Social Studies, which was a top up of the third year, which I also did at Accrington Rosendale College. The partner for this was Liverpool John Moores University. I attained a 2-1 qualification, which was a higher degree. I'd like to give recognition to 2 group tutors who really helped me out through my transition of university life. This is my group tutor Louise Gilligan and my dissertation supervisor Peter Welding. Now, why did I choose to study health? The reason is that from being 18, I worked in mental health care and worked in other general healthcare services. I enjoyed kind of my experience and helping people, and I mainly enjoyed working in mental health with patients who've been detained under the Mental Health Act. Therefore, I decided that I wanted to grow as a person, and I wanted to get kind of educated in the healthcare service, so therefore I enrolled on a diploma level 3, a foundation degree and a BA honours degree. One work colleague who really stood out for me, who helped me personally, professionally, emotionally, was a doctor called Dr. Gemma Trainer. She owned one of the sites at Press, which was for the children and adolescents ward, so I'd like to say a big thank you to Dr. Gemma Trainer. Okay, why am I considering doing a teaching qualification course? I was going to do the teaching kind of in England. Unfortunately, really due to the cuts in the NHS, I got a form of redundancy, and I kind of thought back to what I wanted to do kind of years ago, which was an emphasis on travelling and helping communities and stuff. And also I used to do kind of Muay Thai boxing, so Thailand as a country has always really fascinated me. Yeah, I heard like if you were quite qualified in England, and plus my experience as well, that's a big reason why you could potentially go across Thailand and do the teaching course and go into schools and deliver sessions on for people how to improve their English and have better life chances as they get older. Yeah, so that's why I've really chosen Thailand as a country. Now I'll go on to my teaching experiences. Throughout my employment, I've obviously kind of worked my way up from the bottom. Like originally I was a cleaner, I went to support work, senior nursing assistant. I've gone to assistant nurse practitioner. Therefore, I've kind of helped new staff or people who are low grades than me to learn about the occupation, like how to be professional, how to work with patients. The other kind of type of experience I've had with teaching is a lot of my younger peers have approached me saying like, how do you do a CV? How do you do a personal statement? Can you help me with my research and stuff? So I've kind of sent links off to them. I've sent them kind of websites. I've met up with them in person, and I've kind of helped them develop themselves and how to get on an educational course and how to look favourable. Also, finally, I think from my teaching experience, I've worked in a child and adolescent psychiatric ward. a lot of the kids were still asked to kind of attend school and go to college. Part of my role was to kind of get them up in the morning, encourage them to go to education, escort them, work with these children on a one-to-one basis or within the group. So kind of helping them with the reading, the writing, helping them in technical workshops, helping them with their artwork. I gave a lot of advice to the younger peers and patients about how to access education, their skills, their interests. I find it quite important to kind of give that advice and focus on something which a person's really good at, as well as it being really good for the psychological, emotional, and intellectual needs of that person. It's something positive, because if you find out a child or a young person is interested in something, you should focus on that because it could really help them in the future. Okay, I really want to go into teaching as a person, due to the fact that I was a student who left school with limited academic achievements. It was only in my adult life I started resitting courses, kind of getting myself on mandatory courses, getting myself kind of qualified. I realised, like, from being an adult, I love education, I love doing the research, I love finding information out, I love learning off other colleagues, and really I don't want children and young people to miss that opportunity. And I think if Thailand children and young people can adopt a second language, which is English, it can really, really help them progress as a person. It can help them kind of travel, it can help them get onto courses like, I don't know, health and social care, IT, English, maths, and it can improve their life chances, and it can help it can kind of help their community, their families, and even their own country. And therefore I want to come and help them with the listening skills, the reading, the writing, the punctuation, the grammar, dialects, kind of how to do a report, how to do a letter. And I feel like, seeing as well I've been university qualified myself, my English and my academic skills are significantly higher, so therefore I'd probably see myself as being a valuable person who would be able to come and teach in Thai schools. I'm a person who likes to have fun. I know it's kind of a serious role and stuff like that, but if you're enthusiastic, if you're motivated, if you focus on what someone's good at, you can really, really help them improve themselves, and you can see them come out of themselves a lot. So the Thai, what interests me about the Thai culture in Thailand as a country, I like the fact that Buddhists believe in good karma, that if you're a good person and you work hard, then good things happen to you. I also believe in vice versa. If you're a bad person, then you can expect to get a poorer future, kind of thing. So I believe in kind of hard work and emphasise on commitment. I also like Thailand as they've got beautiful landscapes. I like how communities come together and work together. I like it how it's quite conservative. I like it how people help each other out. I like the religion side of it. I'd like to visit the temples. I like how scenic it is, how beautiful it is. I like the different types of food. I like it how in Thailand, like, everyone kind of grows their own food, like rice, spices. I like kind of all the flowers and stuff, like the orchids. And it's just a place where I feel like I'd like to visit, and I reckon it would open my eyes up quite a lot to another part of the world, and it would be the first time that I'm coming to Asia. Also, finally, the last reason why I always wanted to pick Thailand, as I mentioned before, was I used to do Muay Thai boxing, and I like it how in Thai boxing it kind of improves your confidence, gives you respect, teaches you how to appreciate things, work towards something. And I think if I was given this opportunity in Thailand as well, like, I'd like to go back into Thai boxing, and I think it teaches a lot of discipline, a lot about you as a person. So finally, I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone who's viewing this video today. Thank you for giving me a chance. I wish you the best of luck in your occupations and in your life. So yeah, thank you. Cheers.